we're all bunch down there.
You are.
Jordan had color in his burrito.
He had what?
Colored. It wasn't just like chicken and cheese.
Oh.
It was
Oh. I just heard your phone, so that means we're on.
We're on.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Good morning.
We've got a nice studio audience today. Howdy, studio audience.
Hello.
Be a little more excited.
Hello.
Come on. The guy on Deal or No Deal gets better. Like, what?
But isn't that Howie Mandel?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to think of a game show, and that was the first one that came to mind. I haven't watched game shows in forever. Jordan gets more excited than that. Come on. As he's laying on the couch.
He's on TikTok.
All right. Well, so we got Rusty running the comments. So y'all be nice.
You know I'll skip them. I'll miss them, overlook them.
Yep. Well, Brian's over here. He's going to help, I guess. I don't know what he's doing.
All right. So,
but I got Petey.
Honey Badger's in. Pickles is in.
Howdy, howdy.
Tom's Food Factory.
All right.
Everybody's giving their good mornings.
All right. So we got something sent to. I got something sent. I've been tagged like 3 or 4 different times in this video. It's where you take the hot dog and you slit it and you open it up so it's like a canoe, and then you stuff it with hamburger, and then you grill it off or whatever. So that's what we're going to try to do today.
Minus the hamburger.
Minus the hamburger because I didn't have any. The wife cooked it all up last night, so we're going to use firecracker brats. I had them in the freezer. So we're going to cut those up, get them out of the casing, and go from there. And then we're going to try a keto biscuit. I know. So if you remember a while back, we did the flatbread pizza. That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
The flatbread was good, right?
Yeah.
And it was just cottage cheese and an egg. So, of course, my limited brain power said, the bagel that you made had baking powder and it made it fluff. So if I put baking powder into the cottage cheese and the egg, it should fluff, right? Right?
Theoretically, yeah.
Okay. Y'all getting quiet and like, right?
I'm getting PTSD from the last time you.
There's no almond flour. No almond flour.
It's just PTSD.
I know.
I did it for a month and they were all horrible.
They were all terrible. I know. That's why I'm not using almond flour.
All right.
But he gets PSD or the whatever when he does pancake mix. When he thinks he has pancake and it's cookie mix.
Oh, that was bad. I haven't made pancakes since.
No.
I have not. So anyway, we're going to try that out and hopefully it works. So yeah. Cheers, Peg. So let's bring y'all down a little bit and we'll see what we can't jack up. So I have Peg start with this. I don't know where we're going to put all this crap. I didn't really plan this out very well to do it over here. Move some stuff. Can you see all this crap, Rusty?
Mm-mm.
No, you're moving it out of the view.
Good. Okay, so can you see Peg cutting?
You can?
You tilt her down just a little bit.
There we go. Much better.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So with this recipe, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm confusing myself already.
You should be going all the way through so that when you push the ends together.
Yeah. No. Like this. Like this. Come in like right here, all the way down, and then stop about right there. So then connect the slits. So that way.
Okay, so there's just a hole in the middle and not a
Right.
canoe.
Well, it is a canoe.
Well, it's but not like the canoe shape.
You are
is what I'm
correct.
talking about.
You're right.
Okay.
So it goes all the way through like this,
So it just
and then
makes
you
a hole.
open this up, and you stuff that with the bra.
Yes, Pete, you are correct.
I'm gonna get it right here in a minute. Maybe not. Don't cut yourself though, because that's the old hickory. That's a good one. And I got the oven.
Scotty's in.
What's up, Scotty? I got the oven heated up to 4 1/4 because I want to cook this kind of fast.
Scotty just said that poor wiener.
So I'm gonna start with 1 egg.
Honey Badger says my favorite bread substitute is not eat bread.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
but I had this idea and I was like, I wonder. And Charlie had made a comment about we spent an hour frying Spam, so I thought I'd give him a little something else to watch. But I'm gonna put a cup of cottage cheese. Can y'all see that? I hope you can't see that.
Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it.
Okay. I'm just spooning.
Yeah.
Pay's the actual star of the show today, so.
Done.
Okay.
Duh.
Now you got to cut
I'll get the star.
Now you got to cut those out of the casing. So I'm gonna take a cup of cottage cheese. Drop it in there. It looks nasty.
It's got these things. I love bread.
So part of the reason why I was doing this is the F3 guys that I'm with are doing a kind of a clean eating challenge, which is what I normally. Oh, I almost forgot. Rusty, you almost let me forget.
He's on comments. You should yell at him.
Okay, Brian. All right, so let's go with a teaspoon. I hope that's a teaspoon.
That's a lot of baking powder.
Well, I want some fluff.
You're about to get fluff.
All right.
I can't take it out now. I want some fluff.
You got it.
Tom Food Factor said Charlie just wants to complain about things and wait for it.
Yeah. So very good, thanks. Get out of the way. Oh, Tom! You look mad as hell. All right. I think that's good.
It looks mixed.
Looks like a batter. So the F3 guys that I'm with, the one guy put out a challenge to eat clean, because I have to get him on to do do his own story, but his 4 years ago, his brother had a heart attack. His younger brother had a heart attack, and it kind of really scared the whole family. And so he went to go get checked and found out he was type 2 diabetic. Really scared him, so he went on this healthy journey. He's lost, I don't know, 120, 140 pounds, something like that, like a lot. And out, come on. Go. And anyway, so he posted the challenge to eat clean, low to drastically reduced or zero carbs, working out, extra points if you went 5 times a week. And then no alcohol, which I don't do, and no processed sugars. So I don't really keep track of the carbs that I eat. So I kind of had started. Like Monday, I was at 50. That's when the thing started. I was at 50, and I was like, ooh, okay, well, that's not bad. That's my normal. But just being more aware of what I was doing. So then, like Tuesday, I was around 20, and then here lately, I've been under that.
Cooking with Stephen and Jackins in.
What's up, brother? So that was kind of a challenge, and then I was like, for some of the guys that want bread, that are just starting this journey, I thought I'd try to come up with a good biscuit.
Yeah.
Because I miss biscuits. I do.
Yes.
Bubba, go.
It's like,
Bubba. Rex. Come on. Go.
Where's he at?
You
Right
down here?
Get on.
come on. Come on.
Go. Bubba.
I'm going the wrong way. Go on. So, anyway, that's kind of where that's at. I forgot where I was going.
Just about the challenge.
The hot dogs are looking like the picture.
Okay.
She's doing a good job with presentation.
Well, good. Let me, so,
If she continues to be the star of the show, she might need her own trailer and assistant and all that.
yeah, no. We were just talking about budget restrictions here.
Her own car service. Take her where she wants to go.
I already have that.
We were just talking about, yeah, she's got Bubba over here. He ain't even listening. But, okay, well, good. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner on, okay? Get that heating up. So let me pull you all over here, and we'll get the pan out of. Can y'all see right here?
Yeah. Oh, no, you can't see that one yet. So, you got about majority of that.
Like down?
Down. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So for this to work, I was hoping that my Lodge biscuit pan would be great for this, right?
Tom just said, I tried keto once. After about 6 hours, I was craving rice.
I'm not a rice person. I've never been rice.
I can do the brown rice.
I've never been a rice person.
Huge rice person.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm not
a bread person. I can care less if I ever have bread. I mean, I'm rice and potatoes. I'm good.
So I had this heating up in the oven when the oven was heating up. This looks fluffy. Let's see.
Is that the sizzling from that?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. I can hear it sizzling, so I didn't know if that was that or something else.
Nope, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Jeez, babe.
I probably could have it all. Mine probably looks like this.
Okay, so that looks pretty darn good, I think. So let me put this back in the oven to do its thing. And if it does what I hope it does, it makes a biscuit.
Up and roll over.
Yeah. Okay. So now this one, can you all see through that skillet there?
Yep. Go down a little bit more. Yeah, right there.
Okay. So we're getting this one heated up. Those look good, P.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, P. Diddy is sitting right here.
Hey, call me that.
He just called me Diddy.
You can't call me that.
You see both of them?
Yeah.
They're my camera people. Anyway. There, how's that?
Good. You can see both of them.
Okay. So we got this one heating up. This is the Great Smoky Mountains 2016 skillet. Just for anybody who's not interested. So while that's, I'm gonna give that a few minutes to heat up. Let's talk about some of the new finds this week. It's been very bland here, trying to find new cast iron. Found this Lodge griddle. Yeah, it's just it says Lodge right here. It's just a little flat griddle. Doesn't look too bad. A little bit of rust on it. We'll get it cleaned up. But I got it for $4, and it's flat. So kind of cool. Kind of cool. The other find was I got a hold of.
Sent 1000 is in. So
What's up, buddy? So now
Jackson said my mother loved rice so much that she had a bowl of rice next to her bowl of soup.
a bowl of rice by the soup. Okay.
We always poured the soup on the rice.
Okay.
I'm not a soup person. But rice, I could eat that. No, rice rolls. Oh, I love rice rolls. Oh,
So
that's a fucking one.
watch your feet there, P. No sizzle, so it's not hot enough. We'll get these in. I don't know.
And then show off your other find.
Yep. Now show off the other one that I contacted James Honey Badger about. So he already knows about it, but
Look what I made last night. Yeah. Does it look good? Salmon and rice. Air fried salmon. Yeah, look. I air fried salmon.
Oh.
I made salmon bites with mashed potatoes.
oh, nice.
And I made it soft.
So we'll put the lid on that and let it cook and steam. Okay. So now the other find is this is what tricked me, right? So I see this skillet like this, $15. I'm like, okay, it looks like a Lodge. You know, it's nice, thick, heavy, small pour spouts. Tells me it's probably in the 80s range. I'm like, all right, flip it over, and that's like the early to mid 70s through early 90s logo. So I'm like, all right, cool, not too bad. I was going to pass it up, but the more I got looking, there's no notches in the heat ring. Barry, what are you talking about? Hold on a second. Let me grab one that has one. So this one, this is a 12-inch size, but it has a notch here, a notch here.
You couldn't see the bottom of the find.
Right there. Is that better? So it has a notch here underneath the description. One here and one here. So what is that? 3, 6, and 9, right? And this is the same year logo. So when I looked at this one, same year logo, same USA D1 8SK, which is a 10-inch skillet. 10 and what was that? 10 and a half right there. So I was like, okay, but there's no notches. It is complete all the way around. That's what threw me. So it made me think maybe it was a reproduction. But after talking with a couple people, and Honey Badger was one of them. Thank you, brother. This lodge actually made them with notches and without notches in this time. So it's an early 70s to early 90s model. So I thought that was kind of cool just because of the history. I mean, I don't know the history of the skillet, but I've never seen one with no notches. Because they've had, without it being a designer skillet. Like my wildlife series with the bear has no notches in the heat ring, but it's also got a bear on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Make sense? You weren't paying attention. Okay. But anyway, so it's okay. So that was a find, and I found it interesting. So $15 was probably asking price, like eBay price, but I was kind of like, for something different in the collection, I'm okay with it. So looks pretty good. It's going to go to the light tank, which I have to look in there. I think there's stuff in the light tank. What are you doing? Oh, it goes in right there where your left arm is. Or that's fine. But anyway, so I probably paid up for it, but for the coolness factor, and nobody's really going to care that it doesn't have a notch. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Thinking. The only reason you bought that is because there's no notches in the ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you think there might be one in the factory seconds or factory retrips? Why they don't have the notches? Or maybe they sold like that.
It could be. I don't know.
But if they made them both with and without the notches during that time period,
Yeah, you have no idea.
There's no blemishes on that skillet.
Yep. And it's nice. There's no. I mean, it all sounds good. So those were the finds for the week. So those were my finds for the week. Nothing too exciting though. I mean, it was kind of exciting finding the griddle pan. I see those a lot. But that one, I'd given one away like that before. So I actually gave it to Brian, so I got another one. We'll get cleaned up and see what we can't do with it.
You said made in China?
Well, without looking at it, I was like, maybe it's a repo, but it has a Lodge logo on it. So it's a Lodge one. Wouldn't be made in China because it has the Made in USA on it. If it did not have Made in USA, then you would think, and it didn't have Lodge on it, then you would think.
First thing you think.
Yeah.
But being branded like that.
Yep, and then having Made in USA in it, which happened sometime after the 60s when they were, pro-America, everything's got to be made in the U.S. Now everything's assembled in the U.S.
I missed it. What do you have?
Ooh, I don't know.
The bubbling.
Yeah, they're not doing what I wanted to. They could be little messes. Cub, since you came in late, we are making.
Trying to come at 9, but I didn't get out of bed.
We're making hot dog canoes. Or
The inside?
firecracker brats.
Okay.
They're supposed to be hamburger, but I didn't get any extra hamburger last night. So, yeah,
What was the other one?
it's supposed to be a biscuit, but we'll find out.
It doesn't look like a biscuit.
It's not getting there yet, but it's only been in there a few
It's like a
minutes.
puddle.
It does look
It's
like
like
a
when
puddle.
people try to make cookies. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. You try to make.
Tom Food Factory says Charlie probably uses the dark web to buy his meats.
They were having a dark web discussion.
Oh,
Above.
the dark web. They got some nasty
I'm
stuff
gonna tell
there.
you, if you ever want to start playing with that dark web, you need to have yourself your own dark web computer dedicated to nothing but the dark web.
And you have to have your
Do not have it on your network at home.
no, you have to have it jumping from IP addresses.
You don't have to, but it is smart.
That is a smart way to do it. You're gonna do
a VPN, but there's so much stuff that you want to have a dedicated computer to the dark web. So I've read, not that I've ever done.
Yeah,
I think
quotations there. So I've heard.
Peyton, you think it'd be fun on the dark web?
Yeah, you learn so much different stuff.
No, not
Might
like
see
that.
things
In
you don't
front
want
of
to see.
traffic.
Yeah, you might see stuff like
Well, I mean,
what was the goat thing in Mexico?
okay, let's not talk about that. But if there's like,
I didn't hear about that, so we'll say that later.
The movie 30-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh,
I never watched that one.
Skippy.
They talk about the goat thing in Mexico.
Oh, see, that was kind of like one of those things that goes around. Yeah.
But like you could get in front of things. Like, you know how you're always telling us like if there's this on your windshield or like the plastic bag on the windshield.
Oh yeah.
So if I'm on the dark web, I'll be like, hey yo man, they're doing this right now. Boom, fixed.
That's not fixed, Peyton. That'll make you a target. And people will...
Well, I wouldn't say it.
Peyton,
out
you would have a bag on your head.
And those are all just urban legends anyway. Just like if you flash your lights at somebody who forgot to turn their lights on, that makes you a target for their first kill to join the gang. Stuff like
Well,
that.
you know what? Then I should be part of the game.
Right. I feel that.
Well, in the cornfield, that was urban legend.
Yeah.
In LA, like I would probably
To me,
certain
flashing
neighborhoods in Rock Hill, I would say, yeah.
flashing lights to me is like either my headlights are off or it's a cop. Because that's another thing. If they flash your lights at you and you already have your lights on, then there's a cop. They just passed a cop, so it's giving you a heads up to
Yep,
slow
that
down
is
or
it.
watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of crackheads in Colombia.
Yes.
There's crackheads everywhere.
So
No. Like we were walking and this man just screamed and we didn't know where it came from. We
Yeah.
walked a little step further and he's just laying in an alley.
this lady,
He asked us to come play and we were like,
I was coming home from breakfast the other morning, and this lady standing on the side of the road, like wasn't waiting for the bus. She was just standing there, and she's like throwing punches. She's yelling, screaming. She's Michael Jacksoning everybody. I mean, I was like, who the hell is she talking to? A block and a half south was a dude, but he was working. He was unloading the lawn care stuff. So I was like, who is this lady yelling at? And I mean, she is just, whoever she was pretending that was in front of her, she was cussing out something fierce, and she was Michael Jacksoning and just throwing punches.
Please don't do that anymore on the side of the road.
You know what?
Pickleman said, surprisingly, the hour-long spam video was more action-packed. Now it's just an hour of now it's an hour of staring at a pot on a stove.
Well, would you rather see Pay's face?
Would you rather see Pop Michael Jackson in?
Whee! Is this better, Charlie?
oh my gosh.
All you see is your body.
It's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. You didn't see that.
Michael Jackson in. He's Michael Jackson.
Y'all nuts. Pay's sitting right down there.
I'm gonna come see.
Can you all see her? Is that better, Charlie? Now you see the cubs.
Ew. No dogs for free.
Oh yeah, you got to pay to see her feet.
So I got socks.
Like, I don't know, is Feet Finder really a thing?
Yes.
Everybody keeps telling me it is, but I think it's BS.
No,
Quinny
Finder.
makes a lot on it.
She what?
She makes a lot on it.
You can make like a bunch, but it doesn't come out in taxes because it's from an app, so you don't have to pay taxes.
So she
taxes
actually
don't get taken out.
puts pictures of her feet up there?
Yeah, well, I would too. Well, I mean, it's easy. All you have to do is because some people like will pay for her to go get her like toes done like professionally, and then boom, one picture could be like $200. Foot out the window, $200.
Or they'll be
Really?
like, or they'll be like, I want you to write my name, so you get a marker, you put it right here, and you just like try to like write their name with it.
You're just
You send it out.
in the video.
Cooking with Steven and Jacqueline. And
send
I
it
thought
out.
Jacqueline was the only one that sat on the kitchen floor.
Oh no. The one day Pay wasn't home and DeBo come home and first thing he did was walked in, sat on the floor. You got a Gatorade, and he came in and sat on the floor and then just looked at us. Hey.
Oh,
He got me yesterday. I was sitting there in the chair talking to my dad, and all of a sudden I see something run past the window, and then he comes in the back door and runs straight to the front door. And I was like, what the hell did you see? What happened?
because we got back from dog sitting, and it was just
You're still above one.
So I was like, well, just stay. He was gonna bring all the bags around to the back, and I was like, just leave it here. Go to the back door because we thought you were sleeping, and I don't have a house key. And so we ran to the back, and he just cut me in. I looked down to do something, and then he opened the door, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was just like, what the hell just happened? But
Yeah, we were dog sitting. Took care of 4 dogs and 3 cats.
that's a lot
Yeah.
in one house.
Send one said, sorry, I'm not going to OnlyFans to pay for feet pics.
Well,
You
on
know,
I
those
want
Feet
to.
Finder,
I'm not a feet person, so
OnlyFans is different than
Oh.
Feet Finder.
Oh,
OnlyFans is the young version of Pornhub.
I did hear. I saw a little blurb that the Hawk Tui girl
Oh yeah.
is supposed to be starting up her OnlyFans channel.
She is, and she's moving to LA.
Yeah, I was like,
I
are you
heard
serious?
Turn that down.
I don't know. I didn't read it.
She turned down the Playboy.
I didn't read it because I was like, yeah, no. But yeah.
I don't know how in the world that stupid little video got her so famous. I mean, I don't find it funny. I mean,
What I found funny was I saw one where it starts her like I guess she was on the street and somebody asked her a question,
right?
Yeah.
and then she said, "You got to give it that hot Dewey."
On
Yeah.
that.
And then this old lady, this like 90-year-old lady goes,
Pulled out her teeth.
"Well, no," she goes, "Hot Dewey," and she spits out her teeth. And she goes, "Oh shit, I just felt my teeth." That was funny.
Ain't nothing like it.
But then the one guy was like, "I don't understand this whole hawk tui thing because we just call them hawkers." He goes, "I don't know where the tui came from.
It's when you spit.
I think you can spit on it.
We just call them hawkers."
to get lubrication.
But I didn't understand. Oh, whoa!
The thing is, that's
What?
why it's the thing.
I didn't know that was what they were talking about.
So
Well, I
I
know.
told you to stop saying it because you don't know what it means.
Charlie needs to do a viral video like her. He could get into LA and be around like-minded people.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna hawk on anything.
Well, let's not talk-
Might. It is Charlie.
We don't need to talk about Charlie Hawk Tooing anybody.
It's a tough pop, not toy.
Whatever.
You gotta-
I grew up in the Disney era.
No, you didn't. You grew up in the 70s.
Walt Disney was all over and all the rage.
Yeah.
Walt Disney and Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
If you guys have probably seen the videos where they go back and look at old Disney videos and they point out like all the
Adult jokes.
the adult
Oh, yeah.
the hidden things.
Who made the coffee this morning?
They did.
Well, Peyton, you put a little too much grounds because I have grounds in my coffee. No, you put 2 tablespoons. 6. Peyton, I have coffee grounds in my coffee. Just eat it. It's
Well,
fiber.
I don't know. Well, she might have. Yeah. Anyway.
I didn't
So
but yeah.
I don't know, but that conversation went sideways. So let's.
Walt Disney adult jokes.
Oh yeah.
So,
Charlie knows what I'm talking about. I
SpongeBob
think
has a bunch. The new Disney shows, they had a lot. Like Zoe 101 had a lot.
Well, that was interesting.
That was all Nickelodeon though. That
We
was all Dan
watched-
Schneider.
we watched that show about what's his name.
Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
The dark
Nickelodeon
web. The kids like the dark peak. I have to
From
rewatch
Josh and
Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh. Yeah,
He
we watched that show about him.
Drake Bell. think I've already told y'all. His mama, Robin, she's one of my friends, and I remember one time I actually called her house, and Drake answered the phone, and he said, "Yeah, hold on, Rusty, and I'll get her right away." And Tommy and Tamara were just going nuts because
Oh yeah.
they couldn't believe that I actually knew him and his mama. And
Yeah.
his mom was a professional pool player, and she was one of my suppliers. And I was ordering some sticks and cases, and she sent me 2 Drake Bell sticks, autographed, 2 cases, and 2 gloves, autographed by Drake. And she, he signed them on before she sent them out to me to give to the kids. And he had a concert in Charlotte. I only knew him from the Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
I did not know that he was a musician. And then
He was a musician in Drake and Josh.
he was acting.
But he's also in
That does not mean anything on a TV show.
The theme song
That
was
doesn't
his
mean
music.
anything on a TV show.
Oh, yes, it does.
And but found out he was an actual musician.
Right.
Yeah.
Put on a concert in Charlotte, and Robin, I caught the concert was on Friday, and I caught Robin on Monday, and she said, "Man, if I didn't know your kids were interested in the Drake, I could have gotten y'all tickets and backstage passes. They could have met him and everything." And boy, kids were mad at me because I missed them out on the chance to meet him.
Okay, so these didn't fluff like I wanted. Yeah, they're done. They're done bubbling, so they're kind of golden brown. Let me pull these up here. Oh. Eek. They didn't do what I thought they would do. They did what Pay thought they would do.
Who would have known? Pay was right.
Don't say it too loud. She might get a big head.
She said it.
I mean, they made little biscuits.
They made
Little pucks.
yeah.
They didn't fluff, and that's what I was hoping.
You didn't put enough flute powder.
Evidently, I probably should have put more egg. Maybe filled them up all the way. I don't know. We'll let them cool down a little bit and see what happens. They're not going to floof.
Honey Badger says, "Rusty, tell that to Hannah Montana." Yeah, I do know that she's a musician.
Yeah.
Well,
Ow.
yeah,
Ariana Grande.
I'm sure she's got her own little.
She was in Victorious.
She was.
Leon
Oh, man.
Thomas the
Speaking
third.
of Victorious,
Uh-oh.
here's a story that you girls will really enjoy. We were sitting in the living room watching that. Tamara and Tommy, that was one of their favorite shows. And we just sit down and think Tommy was in elementary school, so he was like 3rd grade. And the show came on, and he looked at her and he said, talking about what's it, Victoria Justice? Is that her name?
Victoria Justice.
He
I had a book on her.
He saw Victoria and he said, he's 3rd grade. He said, "Man," he said, "I'd sure tap that in the 3rd grade." And Teresa jumped up. "What did you say?" Tommy repeated it. Then she said,
You don't know no
"Do you
more.
know what that means?" He said, "That means she's pretty."
It sure does,
He's
buddy.
in the 3rd grade. That's what he thought it meant. But Teresa, I mean, she really about smacked him, but then realized it was an innocent little mistake. But
Yeah.
No, that's not an innocent mistake. That's creeper material.
Jordan,
and I'm sitting there, I can't laugh.
When did-
I can't act like I'm
when did you start
funny
thinking
because
girls
I don't
were
want to
pretty?
laugh in front of Teresa, but it was funny.
When did you start thinking girls were pretty?
What's that? That's Biscuit, Quest, yeah.
Rusty told us that Tommy.
Yeah, these didn't do what I wanted to,
Victoria
but
in
it's all right.
3rd grade. He goes, "I tapped that." No.
In the 3rd grade. I mean, hell, I didn't get out of G.I. Joe's until I was about 18.
No, I knew.
You still haven't
I
got
knew.
anything. What you talking about?
That's true.
I knew boys were cute like 1st grade.
Yeah.
Cuties.
Stuff. So there's one guy I watch who goes to a lot of flea markets and stuff, and he had found a Masters of the Universe. It wasn't Castle Grayskull. It was Skeletor's lair, What?
You want to go sit first?
Oh, he's
People
got.
just said something that I don't understand.
more water?
Birkenstocks
Yeah,
that continue. What is a Birkenstock?
that's the type of
It's
shoes he's
the-
got on.
They're the Jesus sandals.
That's what these are.
No
Yeah,
feet
I
for
was-
you.
I was told that if I wear those, I'm gonna get slapped.
Yeah, they're like.
Oh yeah, please don't.
Yeah, Carly, it came back. I don't know if it really went out there. Everybody's looking at your side.
I'm sorry, I'm getting nice.
Sorry.
Out. Go.
How are we doing on the hot dog there?
Well, I had flipped them. They look like that. Maybe if you can see that. You see it?
Yeah, we can see a glance of it.
There. How's that?
That's good.
I think they're about done. I'm going to check the temperature. All right. Well, since Jordan came in, it must be about time to eat because,
No, he's good
Smell
with
the
hot
food. I
dogs.
don't want.
yeah, we're at 208 in this one. 203,
So how was everybody's week?
199.
We're almost all the way through the show. Never talked about everybody's week.
Well, I've been a bum.
You've
So
been alone.
I've been a
Alone.
bum.
Oh, I thought you said.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you've been a bum fox?
Yeah, pretty much been alone too. You know,
A lonely bum.
find a good sleep. Cut the heat off and let this cool down. I gotta find a good sleep.
I'm just stuck on you being a lonely bum.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh,
I know, right? All right,
How
so
much your rate?
My week was fine. The hardest part of all the drive, I put in 496 miles.
Dang.
I just did my mouth right here. And then turned in my schedule and all. But I said, you know, we had a tech who lost his wallet. He didn't lose it. I had to go to Raleigh and help him. We stopped at Wendy's on the way home. And I don't eat at Wendy's. I don't like Wendy's, except for I do like their chili and I do like their chocolate frosting. That's the only two things I eat.
yeah, good stuff for a diabetic.
So we stopped there, and his wallet fell out of his pocket, and he didn't realize it. And so he lost his wallet. Therefore, he lost all of his cards, credit cards, his ATM card. He lost his company gas card for his vehicle. So I had been driving up meeting him using my company gas card to put gas in his car. And so I had a lot of extra miles because I was having to drive up to Lexington, North Carolina, and Salisbury, North Carolina to meet him and get gas. So that was the hardest part of my week, just driving. So if that's the hardest part of the week, I'm happy with that.
yeah. How was your week?
How was yours?
Mine was pretty good. It was great, actually.
We don't. You got to be nice, Faye. We don't need to hear all the details.
You have ice in your coffee?
No. This is Pepsi.
Oh,
Yeah, we were not seeing anything in Jordan Park. It was a lot of fun. There was a good chunk of messes, but we watched Owning Manhattan that whole season. Watched that. We watched a bunch of movies. Went on a date for a date. Got Chipotle, and he got
Chipotle. Chipotle is my life.
So we got that. He got a bunch of color, which is very good. I got a bunch of color, which is
you got a bunch of
in his burrito. So it's not just like pan and like chicken colored. Like it's not just like rice and chicken. Pico de gallo, there was chili sauce, there was salsa, there was like a bunch of different colors. It wasn't just like plain and brown.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's always plain and brown when I go.
I'm gonna eat in there one time, and I'm gonna go back because they put salsa with everything.
Well,
What if you get the straight corn? There's gonna be cilantro. If you get the pico de gallo, there's cilantro on that. The rice is chili, or it's cilantro lime, rice.
Again,
I won't go there.
cilantro's and everything.
Yes.
So these are
There's no sign there that says we have cilantro and everything.
so these are the
The first time I went, the only time I went, I just saw they have cilantro and everything. So I just
These
went
are
off to left.
the flatbread biscuits. It didn't rise at all.
They're flat.
They are flat.
Maybe
Pickles
they.
wants to know how come you didn't put cheese on it,
Cheese on what?
on the skillet, and then put the lid on for a minute.
On the hot dogs.
They're melted. I put cheese on out here because of
Pickles?
residual heat.
Yeah, pickles.
We was wanting it melted in the skillet, I guess.
How's that? Smart ass.
Hey, I stopped myself from saying the bad word.
I know.
Um,
We need a good plate. Where's a good plate?
in the garage.
Anybody that says I was outside, what's in the biscuit pan?
Well,
Well,
It
ain't
was.
nothing in the biscuit pan.
it was the biscuits.
He just found out another way to not make keto biscuits.
Yes,
There's 100 on the YouTube channel.
there is quite a few. I'm just saying. Just don't make keto biscuits. That's what I'm getting around to. Will I try it again? Yes, but don't.
Pickle said you can put this dish on my own pan.
Whoa!
So how else was your week, Vegas?
Yeah, it was great.
Well, Charlie, if I put my feet up there,
Hey, family friendly.
is that?
Gotta
Yeah.
Gotta take the socks off.
Please
Oh.
don't.
But the socks is what makes it right, you know.
No.
Lords. Good lord.
The socks is what keeps it PG and makes people want to keep watching. Without the socks, you might throw up. Yeah.
Well, it's better looking with the socks on because they're Star Wars.
Oh.
That's what I was getting at.
You can't even tell that they're Star Wars
What do you mean?
on the picture.
You didn't get your foot high.
Oh, hold on.
No, don't. You're gonna burn yourself.
How's that? Don't kick me. Dang it. Okay, so Charlie, here, look. Voila! Voila! Hit the clap button. Everybody clap. Ready?
Everybody,
Go.
Yeah, the dogs aren't so happy with that one. Well,
Honey Badger says the hot dog could be on the old pan.
Now, I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't going to say nothing because it's a canoe, not a,
no.
port.
Good night.
It's a canoe.
I watched a new show. Inside Job. I don't know if that's, but
We never finished the family affair. We kept falling asleep in the beginning of the movie because we turned it on just to go to sleep, and then let's actually watch it. We would get on TikTok and then fall asleep.
I did.
Why would you be on TikTok if you were watching a movie?
To fall asleep.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. We just kept falling asleep or got distracted.
I did. Thursday, I got my tongue piercing outside.
Mhm.
And then,
Yeah.
And I was in charge of making dinner. Nobody told me that they were hungry, so I didn't make it till food.
Wait a minute. You trying to fix it?
No, I was just gonna eat a little bit of the egg.
Well, hold on. Let me get a
hot dog to me is
let me
not-
get a picture.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a picture. So you got one with the cheese, one without, so you can see what we did. Does that look pretty? Pretty.
No.
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 But you missed the plate. I mean, you missed the food. You got it all on the plate.
That
That's-
was on purpose.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
It just looks messy now.
It's artisan.
No, it's not. And that's not wood.
That is
Yes,
wood.
it is.
Is it? Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
What does it mean?
You ever heard of artisan bread?
No.
It's like artistic, unique.
Je ne sais quoi.
No, it's not that. Whatever that is.
That means like, yes, that's what it means.
I don't know what that means.
I know you don't. It's like a loss of words.
Yeah. I got no words for this.
I don't either. That just looks wrong.
I got it now. Peyton, let me turn it this way so it doesn't look like that.
No.
That looks worse.
Charlie, why didn't you say that?
He did. I
That,
understood what he said.
that it looks like a.
Stop.
Say it.
No.
Anyway, we made it. Oh, I got it now. I don't recommend making them again around some kids that are gonna make dirty jokes.
We get it from you.
That's why Charlie said OnlyFans. I got it. I got it now.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay, so let's look up. There's pay. You can try this now.
I just want this piece.
I'll try it.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, watch out.
It does give it a bready taste. Kinda. It needs a little cheese.
Ryan, come here.
Put some cheese in it and then fold it over.
I want to try this one. I just broke it. Womp womp.
So in theory, the hot dog thing should be good.
I mean, it's fine. I wouldn't use it again.
Okay, well, we only need to make it once. I kind of like the flatbread stuff. Every little bit, you know. It didn't rise like I was hoping. Cub's not a fan. She just ran off. Cub's not a fan, but it's all right. What'd you think, babe?
The egg, fine. It tastes really odd. This whole meal looks a little odd, so I don't.
Ooh, feels like potato chips.
That's kind of crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
It tastes like a flatbread.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Rusty right up in his face.
He's like, oh man.
See, now you got to be honest.
I always am. The little egg thing, it's good. The hot dog thing, I won't even try it
Why?
because I don't like brats.
It's the firecracker ones.
I know, but the seasoning that I used to make them, that's the Johnsonvilles. I used to buy those at, and I say used to, I bought them down here at Food Line when we have them on sale, and I've tried them, and I just don't like it. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but it's the seasonings that they use. Now, the Johnsonville, the cheddar and jalapenos and those sausages I like, but for some reason, I don't like that one.
Okay.
And it's not nothing that you did. It's just
Now
my.
look, this was a thin one, and there's no barely any give to it, and it breaks like it's crispy, like a chip.
And it has a crunch to it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the little egg portions, those are good.
Okay. Well, out. You two get out. The dogs are down here at my feet. Go on.
Yeah.
Go. So anyway,
Rusty, what do you think about the new Twister movie? I knew that it was coming out. I didn't know that it was already out, but I haven't seen the new one yet.
I think it comes out Friday. This coming Friday.
I'm a really big Twister fan, the original. My biggest fear is they're gonna completely miss the. I mean, I don't know if I'm trying to think if this is Twister 2 or if this is a completely different entity or not. But I mean, Bill Paxton was one of my favorite actors. I really like him, and I thought he did a great job in that movie. And I think that they're going to make light of it in the second one, because very seldom is a remake, not remake, but
Well, that's what this is supposed to be, a sequel, but not number 2.
say because most of the time the number 2s are not any good or not near as good as the original. But again, this is something that I mean, I'll wait for it to come out on stream or something. I mean, I won't go to the movies and see it. There's only one movie that I'm excited about that I'm actually going to go to the theater when it comes out.
I don't know, man. Wolverine, Deadpool. That Deadpool 3 looks pretty darn good.
And you know me, I mean, I don't like superhero comic book movies. I just don't like them.
Yeah. The only thing with that one is you have to be followed up on all the Marvel stuff, because he's supposed to go back in time or actually it's not back in time, but it's like the thing Loki was doing in his series.
I got nothing.
Where they go into the different timelines. That's what he's doing, is he's going into the different timelines to try to rewrite some of the history.
Only thing I know about Loki is that was Thor's brother, right?
Half brother.
I took Tommy to the movies many, many years ago to see Thor. And then I find out that there's like 5 Thor movies now. And the one I took him to was the first Thor movie because he was a little kid. And I remember they went in outer space and there was a big guy with a big sword guarding a gate, and he takes and smashes the bridge or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember bits and pieces of it, but I remember Loki was his brother and was a bad guy. But that's all. Rusty, did you see Bill Paxton in? No, I haven't, Honey Badger. I'm not even familiar with that movie title. I mean, I have no idea what it is. So no, I have not seen him in it. Bill Paxton.
I haven't seen anything with Bill Paxton forever. Oh, Helen Hunt. She was the best part of that movie, I think. Oh. Yeah, I think old Helen Hunt, she was the best part of Twister for me. I thought she was a little hottie.
I thought she did a good job. But I mean, it was a good storyline, very believable graphics. Until you saw the cow flying around. Whenever that girl says, I was talking on the phone, I got to go, we got cows. I mean, that was stupid, I personally think.
we were watching it the other day. My brother-in-law was in, and I was trying to figure out the soda can thing, where they took the soda cans and they twisted them and made them so they were whirlybirds.
Right.
And then they had the transmitters in them. And that's what I missed, was that they put the transmitters in them. And so when the twister came in and it picked up the thing, and the transmitters were shooting off their location.
Right.
As they spun. I missed that part in all those years of watching it. But
And whenever they were in the field and took off his belt and strapped themselves to the gas pipes coming out the ground and holding out with a belt,
yeah,
I thought that was pushing it a little bit. But if you come up into that situation, you'll do whatever you can think of.
Johnsonville jalapeno cheddars, good stuff.
Oh, those are really good.
Bill Paxton and what? Fruity? I can't read it from here.
Frility.
Haven't been to the cinemas in years. Yeah, it's been a minute for me. No one has seen Bill Paxton in a while. He's dead.
Bill Paxton's wife in Twister is the same girl that played the vampire in Lost Boys. Yes, I did know that.
Guess what I got? I got a rabbit's foot.
Okay, from a real rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And it has the hair and the nails on it, too. It's on my keys.
You know, rabbit is supposed to be good luck.
Yep.
Not for the rabbit.
Didn't help that rabbit any.
Well, the rabbit is intended to go out like that.
God made rabbits for a reason. Not just to taste good, but to look good hanging out your
I remember
pants pocket.
the first time I took Tommy hunting,
You want to look at
there wasn't any we went hunting for deer and he didn't get a shot at any deer, but whenever the sun was going down, rabbits were on the field. And so I gave him a 22 and let him pick off some rabbits. And we came home and Sydney was over at our house and taught Sydney how to skin a rabbit that day. And nothing graphic here, but whenever I pulled the fur off, it was still attached to the head. And she thought this was cool. And I took 2 fingers and I stuck them in the head and was moving it around like I had a cape.
making a puppet.
Right.
You made a rabbit puppet.
And Sydney actually wanted to take that home. And I said, no, I don't think so.
Nah. So, well, all right. We've been on for an hour. We managed to, I think we did the recipe justice.
I think so. It came out just like the
picture.
video, right?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Should you all try it? It's up to y'all. Not the biscuits. The flatbread biscuits didn't work out. I don't know what to do with those. I was hoping they didn't even rise.
Not a bit.
So
And that's weird because the eggs we did the other day, those rose really good.
those were 4 biscuits. Or not 4. Those had 4 eggs and baking powder and butter. So I don't know what to do.
It has its nails.
We'll see y'all later. Thank you, Stephen. What?
See? It has its nails.
No. Yeah. I remember we thought they were the greatest thing. We get the ones that are blue and pink, and
Right.
they were all different colors. And we instead of putting them on our keychains, we'd hang them from our belt loops.
Well, that night that we tried to save the feet and do that ourselves, that night that I brought the rabbits home, and had me a box and a little Tupperware container, filled it up with water, borax, and something else that we saw on the internet, and it didn't work. It ended up being a really nasty smelling glob of mess and threw them all away. But
Yeah.
we tried to make rabbit's feet.
So we're gonna get out of here. Y'all have a great week. It's supposed to turn like really nasty hot again.
I thought it was supposed to rain.
No rain till Thursday.
We're hoping for rain.
I mean, I could just go take out the hose and just.
It's supposed to be nasty hot, so y'all stay cool, and we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, you tune in Wednesday. We're doing on the Keto Show. We're doing the
Chicken fried steak.
chicken fried steaks.
Oh wait, I'm gonna make sure before we sign out something.
Oh, so
Next
Jamie.
Sunday would be birthday eve.
yep. So Cub's birthday's next Monday,
It is
a week from Monday. So you'll be turning what?
19.
19. I was close. So, we'll see y'all. Hopefully see you Wednesday. If not, we'll see y'all next week. Have a great one.
See y'all later. Have a good week.
Wait, you
How
have
to
to
do?
do the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Cub, do it.
Oh.
Remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. You guys are awesome. Stay safe. And see
Have
you
a
guys
great week.
Have a great week, guys.
And we are.